So if you guys haven't seen, I recently just finished a new series here on my YouTube channel called the 30-Day Rank Challenge. It's where I started from the bottom of Iron and played 5 games every day for 30 days to see where I would end up after 30 days. So to spoil the whole series for you guys, at the end of 30 days, I reached Ascendant 2, and I just wanted to make this video on how I went from Iron to Ascendant 2 in 30 days and just give you guys some tips you can apply into your rank games to help you rank up no matter where you're at. These 5 things are what I mainly focused on when I was playing in all the games on the 30-Day Rank Challenge and all the games that I play in on my normal like Immortal games on my main account and any Valorant game in general. So before we get started with the first tip, I just want to ask if you guys would not mind hitting that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. It would help me out so much. And if you want to come ask me questions live on my stream, I stream every Monday through Thursday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/Iridium. It's the first link in the description, and we'd love to see you guys there. So the first out of these 5 fundamentals that I mainly focus on in every ranked game is just having confidence. I've said it in so many of my tips and tricks videos that Valorant is a fully like 90% mental game and like 10% mechanics game. Don't get me wrong, aim is really important in this game because at the end of the day, if you just shoot the person in the head better than they're shooting you in the head, you're gonna win. But having confidence is the base of that to swing someone. Having the confidence to keep your crosshair at the right spot because you just know that you're the better player. The whole game and your game sense and everything is stemmed from confidence. Obviously, when I was in the lower ranks, it's a lot easier to have confidence because I know I can outplay pretty much everyone because I'm a higher ranked player. But once you're making your way up the ranks, just continuing to have confidence in every game and just feeding off the confidence of a win or like a good round will help propel you through the rest of a round or the rest of your games and hopefully get you more wins. So just work on having a positive mentality and just knowing that you're capable of swinging someone and killing them when you know where they're at. You obviously do not want to get reckless, and that's just going to take me into the next fundamental that I always focus on and that I still struggle with and have struggled with for a long time, and it's just having discipline. No matter what rank you're in, you want to stay disciplined, and what I mean by discipline is just playing the game how it's supposed to be played. Don't try to make hero plays. Don't go out of your way to try to just get 5 players. You should minimally just be getting 1. Especially as a duelist, when I'm only playing Neon, I'm only looking to get minimally 1 and create space for my team. So personally for me, being disciplined is just getting onto site, getting 1, and then just staying back, helping my team hold the site, or vice versa. I just help my team get on the site for a retake and not try to over aggress for kills. There's just something about Valorant specifically that makes you want to go for more kills. I think it might be like the psychological feeling of when you start getting more kills, the sound of the gun kind of goes up in pitch and it's just like, oh, I need to fight for that next kill to hear the next sound of my skin or something like that. But if you can just keep a cool mentality and just a strictly business mentality of just getting on the site and doing exactly what you need to do, you'll find yourself dying less and winning more rounds because you're not throwing your life away by going for hero plays or just doing something that is not disciplined or what you need to do in that specific round. Your discipline will obviously grow as you learn more through game sense because playing the game more will help tune you to specific situations that you might not get in lower ranks or higher ranks. It's all a learning experience. It's all one big spectrum, just going from learning the game at the basics to the higher fundamentals. But that is one of the reasons why I'm making this video, to help you guys no matter what rank you're in. So again, just basing off of discipline, just make sure you're not playing alone. Make sure you're playing the fundamentals and the basics of what you need to do. Don't over aggress or overheat. Play those numbers when you get a pick and don't try to go make hero plays. Those will come naturally. You should never hunt for the hero plays. You should just let them come to you. The third fundamental that is unfortunately overlooked a ton in my opinion is just being a good teammate in general. It just continuously blows my mind how people don't realize that when they're being toxic and, you know, talking down to their teammates, that they don't realize that it's making them lose the game. Again, since Valorant is such a mental game, you need to keep cool, calm, and collected mental in order to play your best. I understand that there's certain situations where people might feed off of someone telling them that they're not good enough and they'll just kind of start popping off after that. But majority of the time, I feel like when you start arguing with your teammates, it's just bringing everyone down as a whole, and then you're going to start doing stupid things as a team, not communicating because you're mad at each other, and just feeling less confident in general. So just some good basics to remember to be a good teammate, just to make sure that you're calmly communicating where people are. Anything that you see, hear, or want to do, whether it's in the middle of a round or the beginning of a round, make sure you're hyping your teammates up when they perform. People most of the time just don't get a lot of compliments, especially in video games. And I feel like specifically whenever I get complimented, like if I make a cool play and someone hypes me up, it just continuously gasses me up and I just keep performing better after that. So I always try to hype up a teammate when they make a really good play, whether it was getting like a 3K to hold on the site or just throwing the perfect flash at the perfect time. Always hype them up, which will boost their confidence, and then boost the vibes in your team, which will boost everyone's confidence. and hopefully propel you to the win. In my opinion, from playing Valorant so much, it's just at the end of the day, whichever team loses their cool first will lose the game. You'll often have those times where your whole team is vibing and then you start chaining rounds together, and then the other team starts typing in the chat that you should report one of their teammates because they're being toxic, or they'll start complaining, and you'll just know that the morale on their team as a whole is just down, which is gonna just drag them down and make them lose the game. Be a good teammate, be a nice person, hype your teammates up, communicate, don't yell at them, don't focus on their mistakes, give them constructive criticism, and it's up to them if they want to take that in a good way or not. Now, this fourth fundamental is just kind of taking into account the 10% mechanics of Valorant, and this is just some aim basics that I always take into all of my games. Something that always helps me out in any ranked game of Valorant, whether it's, you know, in the early stages of this challenge at Iron, all the way through Ascendant, and even in Immortal. Something that helps me win my 1v1s more or out aim the other opponent is just to always assume someone is around every corner that I'm about to swing. This prepares your mind for when there actually is going to be someone there, so that all you need to do is just click with your mouse. It makes your reaction time faster because you're already ready for someone to be there. So then all you need to do is just take the simple action of clicking your mouse to shoot them in the face. So whether you're just walking up B long on bind or just around any corner or entering, try to visualize where enemies are going to be according to the best angles to hold on the site that you're taking, or the best corners to play in when you're on defense. Just always assume someone's going to be there, and this will help you get the jump on them when there actually is someone around that corner or sitting behind a site or whatever the situation may be. The second aim tip is obviously probably the most common one that is said in every tutorial video, and it's just to keep your crosshair headshot level. But a lot of the times, even in higher ranked games, I'll see my crosshair dropping, or I might readjust it in the middle of a fight and it'll end up being at someone's chest instead of their head. A great tip I always give people when they're asking about crosshair placement is just to always place it a little bit higher than you think you need to. Just default to putting your crosshair at headshot level and then just move it up a little bit more, because naturally you'll probably start dropping your crosshair as you're entering a site or thinking about other things and taking your mind off of how your crosshair is placed. The final aim tip that always helps me out is just to focus my eyes on what I'm aiming at. It kind of sounds stupid, like why would you not already be doing that? And since we were just talking about crosshair placement, I feel like people are often focused mainly on that when they're in fights. They're looking only at their crosshair and not actually what they're aiming at. So a good thing you guys can try doing if you haven't already is just pick something on someone's face, whether it's like their chin or their forehead or their eyes, or if it's like a Killjoy, focus on her hat, or if it's like a Reyna, focus on her purple hair or something like that. And it's a cliche saying, but keep your eyes on the prize. You want to hit that headshot, so just focus on something super small on their head with your eyes, and your crosshair will naturally follow. So the fifth fundamental that I'm always working on, and I hope you guys can work on as well and bring into your ranked games, is just to always play to the strengths of your agent. This means everything from where you're placed on the map to what guns you're buying to how far away from a specific doorway you are, and just where exactly you're placing yourself as that agent. And if you guys did see the 30-day rank challenge or the Iron to Radiant challenge, you know that I only played Neon. And throughout each game that I'm playing with Neon, whether it's on my main or on that challenge account, I'm always trying to put myself in the best position with Neon. I'm always trying to get up close fast with my abilities, use my stuns according to how I'm going to be executing a site or retaking a site. I'm also always trying to place myself next to a teammate that is going to complement Neon well. I always feel really safe next to breaches or skies or any initiator, because they can easily flash out for me and I can go quickly off of their flashes and the utility and use mine accordingly and in junction with theirs. So just always play to the strengths of your agent and play to the strengths of your agent's pairing with another agent on your team. Play complementary angles to your abilities and use guns that will also complement them as well. So like, for example, with Neon, again, on like a cheaper round that you might need to save some money, you can use a stinger or like a shotgun, because you can get up close and personal so easily with Neon so quickly. When you're starting off a round or a game, just think to yourself, where would the best spot be for me to play according to my agent and its abilities? I feel like that often gets overlooked and people might just kind of fill in whatever part of the map is not taken. But if you just kind of coordinate with your teammates and say, I'm going to play C long as Killjoy because I have a really good setup with my abilities, then everyone else will understand and you'll get to play to the strengths of the agent that you're playing. So please take all 5 of these fundamentals, skew them to how they would best fit you in your specific rank or situation or agent that you're playing, and come back and let me know if they helped you guys out. Hopefully these will help you guys rank up or get out of a slump that you might be in and just give some more confidence to you as a player. Again, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell, and come check out the Twitch stream. It's the first link in the description. We'd love to see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. And on that note, top for now.